All right, welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Jay. I have two special guests in the building. I'm allowed them to introduce themselves.
What's up? It's your girl, Shortienik, the sauciest girl in Chicago.
Most definitely the sauciest. It's your boy. You know, they call me Suave. Y'all already know how I spell it. I forgot.
He always forget how to spell it.
That's crazy.
S-U-A-V-E.
You created the spelling for him?
No.
It's really SUAV8.
Oh, yeah. On Instagram, it's with the 8. You know how some people use the E
That's what it
for
is
the
on
8.
Instagram. I didn't know how to log into my Instagram. Thank
Yeah.
you. I'm going to have to watch this later so I can remember because I forgot my pad. I created a whole new one.
Damn.
But that's cool. SUAV8.
Man, y'all cousins for the people that don't know.
Yes.
You feel me?
We're first cousins.
So, where are y'all from Chicago?
Yes.
Born and raised?
Yes.
What area of Chicago y'all from?
Southside.
South and East. Look,
Oh, yeah. I was born Southside, which is where his father and my mom are brother and sister. And we grew up on 102nd and Green.
I seen something on Instagram yesterday that said, technically, y'all not cousins, y'all brothers and sisters.
That is
Facts.
true.
That's
true.
big facts.
That's
We
really
black.
true.
we most definitely more so of like, we got the sister brotherly thing going
Yeah.
on. I think she's like the closest cousin to me, man. Like, we were raised together. Like, our grandmothers, like, we were the oldest. Oh, no, you and Gary was the oldest.
I'm the oldest out of all the grandkids.
It
But
look-
me and him clicked the most.
It looked like when y'all pull up together, it is a party.
What they say, facts.
All right, what was
Big
it?
facts.
What was it like growing up on the South Side from y'all perspective?
Ooh, it was fun. We grew up behind, so Gatley's was on Halsted.
Okay,
So our house was right there, and then we were right behind KFC.
so
And
y'all
Harold's
from
was
the
right
hundreds.
there. We was in Hundreds. So growing up, we had a big family. We had a big house. My grandma, everybody came to our house.
Grandma house.
Grandma
Everyone
house.
was there.
It was a family house because
Yeah.
she had the most kids.
Right.
So my grandma's birthday is on Christmas as well. So we always had the parties, the get-togethers, and everything. We all came together. So growing up was like fun. And then on top of that, his dad has his doctors. So we always been going out of town, been going on trips, been going out the country. So it's been good growing up. But life been lifing as you get older.
Man, lifing, what?
Life be lifing.
You know, it was crazy because when we was kids, we couldn't wait till we got grown,
Grown.
boy.
I know, man. Look,
That's
we
some
used to check
bullshit.
the mailboxes. My pops used to like, man, stop checking the mailbox. One day
'Cause
you're
it's
gonna be
gonna
checking
be
it.
a
Yeah. One day you're gonna be checking it. You ain't gonna want to open it again. I'm
Yeah.
like, shit.
What high school y'all attend?
I'm gonna tell you, because I went to like 5 different high schools. Man. I'm gonna tell you about I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, so I started off, my mom moved to the suburbs. Shout out to Bellwood, grew up in Bellwood as well. So I started off in private school. I went to Walker Lutheran for the first 2 years. Did a little bit of fighting, so I had to get
That's
up
why
out
you
of
got
there.
kicked out.
Got kicked out of private
I
school.
really didn't get kicked out. My mom signed some paperwork and shit, so.
Y'all came to an agreement.
She withdrawn with
No.
parental guidance.
Not really. Just be
what you
good,
did.
follow out the rest of the year. And then I ended at Proviso West. I ended up graduating early. So shout out to the Panthers. So the Broncos and the Panthers. I only went to 2 high schools.
Hold on, you was a cheerleader for who?
That was for the Spartans. That was
For the
in
Spartans.
Bellwood.
Okay.
All right, before we get into yours, I got some questions for her.
Go ahead.
Because you seen both sides of the sword, you know what I'm saying?
I
You
am.
seen the private school, and you seen the public school.
Mm-hmm.
So which one was the best in your eyes?
Okay, so this is what I'm going to say. And it may sound really crazy because I'm going to speak for a parent side of it too as well. Because I went to private school. I went to public school all the way up until, I think, 5th grade. Then my mom put us in private school. So from 5th to 10th grade, I was in private school, which was good because it looks good, less per se, on your resume for college and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When I went to public school, it's a little bit more of an advantage, more freedom. You get more, you get a little bit more because I'm noticing that because my son, I have a 17-year-old son, and he went to Montini. So he went to Montini, and it's more so like the money side of it. If you got money, it's going to work for you. If you don't, and you don't like on financial aid, like my mom was on financial aid, it's like, they really don't care unless you're like a star athlete. Like my son is 6'4".
I'm about to say he is an athlete.
Yeah, my son is like 6'4". So when he
uniform.
transformed to East, to East, it was a little bit better this year because he's a junior. So it's like working out in his favor so much more. So I don't know. The academic wise is good, but when I went to West, I got out of school. I graduated early.
Yeah.
So,
you know what? Now that you say that, I feel like you probably can express yourself more in a public school than you can in a private school because at a private school you're built, you're told to look this certain way and
you're more structured.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to follow this, you got to follow school, that. They got guidelines and everything. So, and it was like that. Like the football coach, he was like, okay, yeah, we'll give you a scholarship. We'll do this, we'll do that. But it has to be this, it has to be that. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you want him on your team because of the height, he looks good for your stats.
Right.
But you don't want to play him when he needs to be played. You'll favor him over, someone that really sucks. Not to say that. So I just think like with the public school, as far as sports and even sometimes academic-wise, they get more acknowledgement with it. Right. It all just depends on where the district is. Not all school districts are good, but when you go through it and you get involved as a parent, you will see what your child can benefit from.
Yeah, the difference.
Yeah.
All right, well, you say 5 of them joints.
Oh yeah, me man. Look, I didn't get so lost in what she was talking about because I was debating in my head like, man, wow, I don't have any kids yet, but when I do, I don't know if I want to go to a public or private now, man. Because I'm like,
private's cost.
I'm gonna make it real short, man. Like she said, we grew up on the south side. I was my mother was from the east side. Grew up in Germano Millgate off 87th and Burley, around that area, man. Ended up moving, southwest kind of. I guess I don't know if over there by Grandma's crib. Mm-hmm. 102nd and Green. That's where we all reigned from. Truthfully, that was our home. Yeah. Outside of home, that was a real home, man. And went down to Memphis. Second grade year all the way up until I was back and forth up until high school. Graduated high school in Memphis. Went to college in Tennessee. So. Yeah, that's why I say I'm a hybrid, man.
Man, you from Memphis, man.
I'm a hybrid, man. Look, I'm a hybrid.
Yeah.
All right, what are some lessons that y'all, picked up from when y'all was younger that y'all still carry with y'all to this day?
Lessons? I'll say respect because my grandma was big on respect and I'm big on respect. If you respect me, I'm going to respect you. If you do not respect me, then it's going to be a problem. And also, be true to yourself and be real with who you are. Don't be phony. You can't be phony because it's always going to show. Don't be trying to act like you this when you really not. Like, is what you see is what you going to get. Can I curse?
Yeah, talk your shit.
It's what you see is what the fuck you going to get.
Yeah.
Period.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's true.
When y'all was younger, like, cause we all had dreams when we was younger. We was gonna be this and be this. What was some dreams that y'all had, or what was something that y'all wanted to be growing up?
I wanted to be a pediatrician, and the funniest thing is, when I graduated out of West early, I went to Triton. I got my CNA, have my MA, and I also only had maybe like a year and a half left for my PA, which is a physician assistant. So one thing a lot of people don't know about me is I'm actually a fucking nerd. But, my mom was in the hospital yesterday, and she was like, man, you need to go back to medical school. You need to. I'm like, I'm kind of old now. But growing up, I wanted to be a doctor, which stems off of my uncle, which is his father, which was like my favorite uncle because he worked in medicine. He went to Xavier College.
Yeah, shout out to my pops, man.
So it was just like, I want to be a doctor, but life be life, and it didn't work like that.
Life be fucking life, man.
I was a hybrid. I wanted to be a gangbanger. Shit, I was just,
He not lying.
Hey, what happened? What happened?
I used to be walking around. Look, you remember crisscross making jump with the backwards pants? Man, I used to go to school with the water gun in my pants and everything. Like,
That's
what's up,
crazy.
Big shirts.
But, yeah, all that, man. But then I realized, maybe I'm not.
He was a rebellious kid.
I really was.
We probably both was.
I followed in your footsteps. Yeah.
It's funny you just said the big T's, because me and my mans, we was talking about tall T's the other day, bro.
Yeah.
We was out here in 2X tall
walking
T's.
around looking like ghosts.
I bang in my white, count chains in my white.
Funny as hell.
You remember the Jabot jeans?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Jabots.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
I used to work for the Lark, and I used to sell the Jabots. I used to have every color with the Jabots at North Riverside.
Man, in high
Man,
school,
Jabot was the shit,
in
man.
high school, I was so little. My waist probably was like an 18, bro. I had a pair, no lie, I had a pair of 38 Jabot
Yeah, you need your ass beat. The Jabots was falling off.
Went to school proud in my Jabot jeans.
Man, look.
That was the only color they had, but they was exclusive. I couldn't walk away without getting them motherfuckers.
I swear, T-shirts used to be so big, you hop out a plane, motherfucker get the floating.
That's funny.
Fuck
as
it,
hell,
like for real, man. I was looking at that old picture of myself. I was like, man, I can't believe.
And
I
don't
can
let
come-
when Cameron came out.
Oh,
Remember when Cameron
man.
came out
Yeah,
with the
niggas
pink?
wearing pink.
Oh
I never
my
wore pink in high
God.
school.
Man.
What?
I didn't fall a part of that.
Ooh,
Matter of
you
fact-
went with the era.
Now, when I
wearing
went down
pink.
with my pops, because he lived amongst the, the kind of like the wealthy people, I used to wear like pink polo shirts. And then look, he was like, you packing up? I bring a
with the
duffel
golf
bag. He
club.
like, you ain't taking none of your clothes up to Chicago? I said, no. Because I knew when I got to Chicago, I had to thug it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in the
Period. You can't
hood.
come up
But then
here.
I go back to Memphis. Look, I got a little golf club. Hey,
He
Pops.
got the little green little logo
Look.
on his shirt. What's that, the lacrosse?
I'm like, where are we going? Hey, Pops, are we going golfing today?
Hey,
Come up here. What up, phone? Hey, phone there. Hey, phone there on the block. You
Hey,
know
let
what
me
I'm saying?
ask you this: do you feel like it gave you an advantage in life, being able to see both of them? Because a lot of people don't grow up in the rich and the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Man, honestly, bro.
I would say, yeah.
I'm gonna say it depends on your circumstances, cause I mean, then, and shout out to all the like mental awareness places, like man, like your mental has a lot to do with it, man. Like I had some times where I was just like, hey man, you know what? I'm a gamer, even though I wasn't by heart at all, because she stepped in for me, man. Like I said, she was like big sister. She came through and she straightened me out, man. Straightened me up. So, and I still battle the fence today, but now it's more so a good and evil, like spiritual and worldly type. It's a whole nother story.
I think a
bro.
lot of people deal with that, too.
Yeah.
All right, now he say you came through and straightened them out. How important was it for you to be, like that strong person that he can come to, or that can, he can accept guidance from?
I think it was like very important because they all looked up to me. All my little cousins, because I was the first one out of all my grandma's kids. So I just think it was good. If at a point in time, I'm not gonna lie, because it was just like doing them turn up stages. Like, okay, I'm for the turn up. And I brought them a part of me. Like, we were always close, but just to see if anything happens to him, I just always want to keep him on the right path. Let him know, like, what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to get real straight to the point. Like, man, what the fuck? Get your shit. Like, you got to come correct with some people, especially the people that you love. So I just feel like with him, he like my little brother. So I want to make sure that you good and that you going down the right path. Like with him going to college, he's been to college and everything, then live the good life. A lot of people haven't, like you said, both sides of the fence. Like, we both did that. That's because of our parents, because of our grandparents, what they instilled into us, the ghetto, and then we didn't live the side where we lived the money side. So it's just like, you got to get it together. Everybody gonna fall short in life, but at some point, I just need you to follow a little bit more straight than Kirby. And then too, I'm gonna beat your ass.
You seem like the cousin mama. Cause growing up, my friends used to call me Mama J. You feel me? Cause I'll be the one that'll tell them like, bro, you tweaking, bro. Like, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? So how important was it for you to be, no, matter of fact, our mothers used to tell us growing up, like, that's not your friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how important was it for you to be that person for them? Be like, man, I see something in that person that's not for you.
Even
girls?
even now, like the girl I'm dating now, she approves of, but before that, Kiana, damn, I'm sorry.
No
I didn't
name
mean
drop.
it. Yeah,
Beat.
my bad.
Like, beep. Okay.
No, but the girls I'm dating now, I said the girls I'm dating. The girl I'm dating now, she approves. The other ones, man, she was like, cuz, like, I need you to move around. And at first, I used to get mad. As a shorty, I'm like, man, you cock like cuz, dang.
No, because they would call me to fight girls. You know.
Oh, yeah, she used to pull up, too.
And it's just like, okay, so, and I'm seeing these little, you know, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Right.
They not the one, because I'm not the one, I'm not finna play with you. Like, of course, I'm older now. But it's just like, yeah, back in the day, no, ain't no talking. I'm not finna talk to you because, well, what are we talking for? You done enough talking behind my back.
Right.
So now you in front of my face. Well, what's up?
Yeah, you the cousin that pull up beating
What's
on
up?
shit.
You know what I'm saying? And don't everybody be like, don't let the light skin fool you. That shit don't mean nothing.
All right, it looked like you got a keen eye. You could tell the real from the fake.
Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
They a little slanted.
I see it.
Go ahead, give advice on how to spot the real from the fake.
The real from the fake. Now, I got bamboozled before too. So it's kind of hard. You got to watch it. Now, are you talking about friends or are you talking about in relationships?
Friends, relationships, all of it.
I'll say the ones that have something to gain. That's how you know that's the fake. Now, if you ain't doing shit and all of a sudden you want to tag along on somebody that's doing some shit, 9 times out of 10, that's some fake shit. Now, the real ones is the ones that you've been down with since you've been young. Like my best friend. Shout out to my best friend, Tashana. We've been best friends since we were 8 years old. And we done went through every form in life. And also my best friend, Marlene, too. We done went through every stage and form in life. Never crossed me, never, none of that weird ass shit. So it's just levels to it and you can see it. And then you can also see those that hate on you. They secretly hate on you.
Yeah.
So if you subliminally saying some stuff,
Them little funny jokes.
yeah, you really talking to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can talk directly to you and tell you, I really don't fuck with that. I'm sorry, I don't like that. This is just not for me. No, okay, whatever. You gonna feel my energy and you gonna know I'm not really fucking with you. I'm a Libra. I'm really a sweetheart until you get on that side of me and I be like,
the Libra, is that the one with the scales? See, I don't know too much about.
Yeah, I think
that's
that
the
is.
balance.
Oh, okay, so the scales, that's what I'm saying.
Balance,
Libra, yeah, weigh it out.
And sometimes I can be, I'm
That's
a
what-
September Libra. My mom and my brother are October Libras. They be,
Oh, Von and Libra?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
I ain't too big on it either.
See,
bro.
me, I don't know the zodiac sign. All I know is I'm a fish, and then my symbol, one of my symbols is 69,
He a
which my
Pisces.
girl will tell you 69 is beautiful for us.
I'm for that.
Shout out to the 69.
For real. So that's what it looked like, my sign, and that's all I know. But
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't know that though. That's why you weigh. No wonder you've been so well balanced, I guess, because you're in between both of them, huh? I
try to
learned
keep
something about my
myself balanced.
cousin new today that I ain't learned. Look,
Hey, y'all at a family reunion, I can see this shit right now, man.
Oh.
My first can't wait till y'all pull up.
My 35th
we the ones
birthday
that turn
party.
it up, man.
Right.
What do we?
I had a big ass 35th birthday party. That was years ago. And yeah, he was the host there. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
We had like
I had everybody
performances.
turned up in there too.
Yeah. My mom had
had
some of her
everybody
church people
turned.
there. It was really big. I had this big old banquet hall and everything. So it was a really big thing. My mom
Yeah, it was
throwing
red carpet out there.
Yeah.
Hey, I turned it up though, cuz like you look. Now half the night I don't remember because by that time I was like sober. But once I tipped past
I had
that
an open
scale,
bar, so yeah, it was
I
like,
forgot, man. I'm like, hey bartender, bring me another one.
yeah. It was,
Bartender brought you another one?
Shit, cuz had look, she told the bartender whatever he need, make sure he get it, whatever he asked, which was the wrong decision to say, the wrong choice of
Whatever
words.
he need. So you, in that case,
Shit.
you was the bad influence that night.
we probably was like on the same page.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's switch gears a little bit. at what point did you find interest in podcast and radio?
Me, I would say it started in really, what was that, 2018, maybe? I sprained my ankle or whatever, so I was like kind of off at work, and I started listening to Nicki Minaj. That's when she came out with her podcast. Radio. Yes, oh my God, I fell in love with it. And then the Breakfast Club. So my office was like downstairs in like kind of the main office. So I listened to all and watched all of the interviews. And I was like, man, Joe, I could do this. Me and my friends, we talk shit. I got my cousin, we talk shit. Like, this is something, I got shit that people want to hear. Like, I'm very personable. So I told my friend, I'm like, man, let's do this. Let's talk. Because it was around the time with the Nicki and the Cardi shit. So I'm like, man, I'm finna do it. Long story short, shout out to my boy, Super Facts. He put me on his podcast at first. I'm like, man, how I tell you about I wanted to do it and you took my idea? He was like, no, I've been wanting to do it. So he was like, you should do it. I did his. Laying across my bed. My first episode, I did across my bed, transition to in my basement.
Exactly.
In my
we did
house.
Those in the basement too.
And it went crazy. So I was like, you know what? I'm finna go take it bigger. I went to Illinois Media School.
Okay.
So I graduated from Illinois Media School in 2019. I went in 2019. Shout out to them because they were really a big help. And from there, it's just like it became a good interest to me. It's like something I want to do. I can see myself doing this outside of.
No, that was your passion.
Yeah,
honestly.
it really was.
So you found your passion a little over 5 years ago?
Yes.
That's crazy. And then you went to school for it.
Yes.
Do you feel like Illinois Media School really helped you, find what you needed to find?
What I would say about that, and I'm be truthful for it. I found my passion within myself. Illinois Media School kind of enhanced my tools to make me better, to outlive my passion, to encourage me to keep going in this and show me the tools that I need to do it. Because from going to Illinois Media School, we were on Windy City Underground. Me and one of my friends that she also went to school with, we had the radio show, Saucy Girls Radio, every Saturday.
Shout out to her, too, because I don't see her that much.
Shout out to Alicia. Yeah. From 4 to 5 p.m., so it gave me that extra boost that I needed.
So what made you say, I'm going to bring my cousin along for the ride?
Let me answer this question.
Okay.
Because she always wanted to keep things in the family. She always wanted to, elevate the family. Like that's us. She was like, hey, if I'm finna do this, if I see it's good for me, I want you to be a part of this. Like, if you can do it. Like, I want you to come up. Like, she always tried to pave the way for somebody else to do better. You know what I mean? So that's how I felt. That's why I felt she brought me on. And we had a good ride while we was doing it.
Yeah, we went hitting the pavement. We went to the beach asking questions and everything,
man, and
then hopped back and did a podcast that night. We went live, did all that. So it was just like, everybody say me and him got a connection. You even said that.
Facts.
So it's just like, yeah.
I wonder if we could have got locked up for that because we was downtown.
And then we were pouring people drinks.
We had like 7 bottles of Douce in a book bag. Look, and we didn't have nothing but a little camera phone. Did we have a camera with us?
No, we went live on my phone. We had the little stick.
Man, look, coming through, hey, we was asking people questions, man. I promise you, we got at least 15 people drunk.
But the question was, what makes pussy good pussy?
Oh, yeah. No, we ain't got to talk about the question. Oh, yeah, that was a question.
Interesting question.
Yeah. And everybody didn't answer. We poured them a shot.
Everybody answered, man. We pouring shots, man. I'm talking about we walking all up and down Michigan Ave. We went downtown, man. We was on 35th Street Beach. Everywhere, bro.
Now, y'all clearly were having fun with it. Do y'all think that made it a lot easier for y'all both to fall in love with it? Because, bro, we having fun shit. Yeah. And people fucking with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I do.
What would y'all say was y'all favorite moment, you know what I'm saying, of doing this?
I'll say when we interviewed Barry Brewer from Tyler Perry's Bruh. Just the fact for him to receive us and receive me so well. Like, I hit him up to come onto my sneaker bar. He was like, oh, man, I got a show that day. But every time I hit him up, he's very receptive of it. And then we just had a really good time. He been with Kevin Hart, Tyler Perry, all type of stuff. So it's just like to share that with my cousin and for him to come into like the space at the time I had my own studio was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Was that also one of those moments where you was like, yeah, this shit for real?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the thing about her. Her dedication is so crazy, man. No matter what, like she at work 5 days a week. Look, hey, get off work, go home, take care of business at home, and look, come back to the studio and like, hey, I got an interview. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no time off. Her dedication is so wild to me, man. I'm like, if I can put my dedication to just one thing like that, I know it. Look, even if it's basketball, I probably could play for the NBA right now. If I had that much drive and dedication, man. And that's why I admire her so much, because she really puts in a lot of work, man. Late nights, I hit up, cuz what you on? I'm creating these flyers right now. Look, the next morning, hit up, cuz what you doing? Oh, I'm researching this, man. I gotta go take a trip, man. You know, my guy, Jovi the guy, that hit me up, man. He want me down in Memphis to do this. All right, 2 days later, cuz what you doing? Oh, I'm getting this ready for my, I'm like, damn. She really don't stop, man.
I have kids. So.
And that's a lot of that takes a lot of dedication, man.
It does. Now, you just said you got a job, you do the podcast, you researching, you got kids. Like, I understand you had a dedication, but how do you stay focused on, you know what I'm saying, all these different things when you got all these different things going on?
Yeah, that's God. That's God. It's God too. And it's also because one thing that my mom instilled into me is like, I want to leave a legacy, not a debt. So I want to have something so where my kids can prosper from. Like my daughter, she helps me. And like my son, he kind of getting into it, but he's older. But you know, my daughter, she follows me like a little mini me. She's 13. So it's just like, I want them to have their own passion. I also want them to be their own boss, because with anything, even if they go to college or whatever you find, be your own boss, because it took me longer to figure out what I really wanted to do, what my passion was. I got student loans, I got all this, all that.
It be like that.
And then it's like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I got a lifestyle that I
need to maintain.
Exactly. So I'm going to need to make the money. If it was ideal for me to sit around and just do just this all the time, podcast all the time, yes, that's what I would want.
I believe that too.
That's what I would want. Absolutely. Well, if I can get to that level, yeah, but I live in a realistic world. So it's like, until I'm going to do both. I'm going to balance everything out so that it works for me. This works for my personal, this works for my dreams, and when it all comes together, it's all going to work.
All right, now we in the city of Chicago where they say people don't fuck with each other, crabs in the bucket mentality. You know, me, I see it a lot different. I don't understand the crabs in the bucket mentality because I've never experienced that, you know. And I don't know if y'all ever heard of this. I used to, me and my homie at the time, we had a website. It was called onlyforthereal.com. Like, this shit was a minute ago. And we used to interview, like, Chief Keef, Lil Durk, G Herbo, all these people. And I never wanted to do that shit. Like, I never wanted to do it. But he got to a point where he was ready to quit. And I'm like, bro, you done created this big-ass movement. It's impossible for you to quit. So I started helping him with that shit. And from there, I realized how Chicago really fuck with each other. Because even though, you know, the Shorties was out here wilding, it was people reaching out for me, connecting me with T.I. people, like Tink people, Dirk people. And I didn't know these people from a can of paint. You know?
Now, were these people from Chicago?
Yeah, they were from Chicago. So, like, what's y'all viewpoint on the crabs in the bucket mentality? Have y'all experienced it?
Taking it outside of artistry and stuff like this, I can say I most definitely experienced it in the workforce. But crabs in the bucket, like now, like I feel like everybody is out to prove somebody wrong. Like it's not out to help anybody. Can I tell a short story real quick? Or you want? I'm gonna let you get your answer first.
No, go ahead, because I'm gonna give my answer, but I'm gonna give Yeah, I ain't gonna go into it. Go ahead.
I don't feel like our people look out for each other as much, and I'm gonna tell you why. Like, I have a cousin who recently moved down to Texas. He was incarcerated or whatnot, and he has a long story to tell, man. But he moved down there, and he met this Cuban and Hispanic family. Now, these people, man, came from nothing. I'm talking about, when I tell you nothing, like they all lived in the same 2-bedroom house, like 12 of them, right? That was 7 years ago. Now, they own like 8 acres of land, 4 houses, and they still live together. I mean, when I say, like, they have this person, like her mother lives with
He talking about
the
something
father.
different.
I know,
He's
but
talking
no,
about
the crab. I know, but
He
the
talking
crab's in the
about how you
bucket.
build, though.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm talking about how they built. They stuck together. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about the bucket, it's just like the monkeys in the barrel. You know, like, hey, you know, you got 5 monkeys standing on each other's shoulder. The other one don't want to help the other one out, but he know that he's the key piece to climbing out. But yet and still, he's gonna sit there in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want to stick with the rest.
Yeah.
You know, so man, oh man, I don't know why we don't stick together like that as a people, but I know my family isn't stuck with me like that.
Yeah.
We had tell them. Can I say this? I was recently. Can I talk about that? I forgot. We fuck it. I guess I done said it now. Huh? She like, no, don't say it.
I don't know.
Pivot.
It was with the real.
You can answer your question. Go ahead.
Okay.
If you don't want him to, you know.
I mean, if it's gonna tell his story, he can tell his story. But what I'll say before that, is that I feel like some of Chicago stick together until they need you. When they don't need you, nah. Or it's, if you hot, I'm a ride on your coattail. Versus, like he said, let's all sit together. Because the biggest 3 markets is what? Chicago, New York, and LA.
LA,
right?
Yeah.
And
Atlanta too.
Atlanta is a black Hollywood. I'll say that, because definitely shout out to Clark. Went there for a semester. Shout out to Clark, because I really wanted to move to Atlanta and live in Atlanta, and that's in the works. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But
Wait.
yeah, that's when your dad
we
went
gonna
down
talk
there
about
with
it.
me. But
No, you say you want to move, or you wanted to move.
I want to move,
We'll
and
talk
I
about
wanted
that
to
later.
move too. But what I will say is that some people in Chicago is what you can give, what can I gain, you know, versus let's all come together. Like you said, you dealt with Chief Keef, G Herbo, Little Durk. Those are all big known name rappers that came out of Chicago, did things in Chicago, even Chance the Rapper as well, did things in Chicago, but at different times they were divided, right?
Yeah.
O Block, this. Versus them coming all together and showing a big platform in Chicago, what we can do in Chicago if we all come together. That's like media, that's artists, that's everything in Chicago. If we can all come together and bring it together and work together instead of hating, this, that, that's just my take on that. I'm neutral. I'm going to be neutral in how I feel with it. I ain't going to kiss your ass over here. I ain't going to follow you because you're doing this. No, I'm going to stay true to who I am and how I came into it. That's just me.
With you being in media, I know people promise you things all the time. You feel me? Mm-hmm. How do you not turn into a bitter person when they don't keep up their end of the bargain?
Damn, that's a really great
Because
question.
I live in a realistical world, and I know that most of that stuff is just talk. A lot of people just talk. You got to show me actions. You could talk all day long. That's just like a dude trying to get a girl, trying to get some ass. And you going to try to talk me on my panties, right? You're not going to live up to it. I'm going to see that you're full of shit. So until you can show me actions and follow through with your actions, you can't really disappoint me with it. Because I already know it's bullshit.
Damn, that was a deep question. I've never thought about that.
It's crazy because it's like you the oracle. You feel me? Like you see all, you hear all. You know, Nah, you also throw events. You feel me? You been speaking on this sneaker ball a couple times. You hitting at it. You know what made you want to throw a sneaker ball?
Okay, so last year,
it was a major event.
It was a major event. Shout out to my girl, V Love.
V Love, we love you, girl.
Yes, shout out to her, V Love, the goddess. Me and her, we did it at Mars Bar. We came together and we had the first one, which is my cousin. He hosted, and it was just dope. And I'm really not like a sneaker girl, so last year really kind of like turned me out. Like, oh shit, I gotta get all these Jordans, I gotta get these ones, and do this and do that. And then with the performances too, I want to see like local artists have a chance to display their platform. And that comes with interviews, that comes with performances and everything, because sometimes I feel like if you're an up-and-coming artist and you want to get out there, you want to get known, why I got to charge you $150, $250 to perform or whatever? Either you pay $50 to perform and bring somebody, you know, bring like 4 people to come through just to support or whatever, just so they can see you perform. And I just feel like a lot of Chicago don't give that the opportunity. They try to gain off of it, try to profit.
What was the guy that we had when you had interviewed him? Him and his pops came to
Re-Up Ty.
Oh yeah, Re-Up Ty, man.
He came through that.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Re-Up Ty. Yeah. And he came with a lot of people.
And I mess with his music too, because it speaks to the streets, but it also speaks to like common sense, like reality, things that's going on. He's real dope, man.
Yeah, he's very versatile with him. Yeah.
I mess with him, man. Yeah. Everybody go look him up, Re-Up Ty. And it sounds just like it's spelled. Don't ask me how to spell it right now, because I got too much Julio Dunn in me. So.
But this year we're having another one. 4/29 at Visual Works Media in Maryville, Indiana.
Indiana. I'm about to say Maryville.
Might as well be Illinois.
It's a border.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely. Jovi the God, my bro, he's gonna be there. Shout out to my best friend. She does production from Concrete Studios, definitely. And the venue is definitely dope. So it's gonna have like a different, when you come in there and the artists want to take pictures and
like
all that.
Theme.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of different themes when they first come in. They have an opportunity to take that. And then there's gonna be performances as well. We got vendors as well, sneakers, twerk contests, all that. So yeah.
What inspired you to throw the first one?
I always wanted to go to one. I had never been to one. You know, like you said, I'm just like 5 years and I'm like a baby in the media and stuff. So I always seen sneaker balls. I'm like, man, I want to go. I ain't had no shoes. Let me do it. When I hit up V Love, I'm like, we should throw a sneaker ball. She was down for it. And me and her came together and it worked out so smoothly. And then we also threw another event, which was a Neon Lights, which was the following month. I think we did that in April, and that was dope. Shout out to my mom. She always collects my money.
It takes a lot to throw an event, let alone a successful event. You know what I'm saying? So how does it feel when you on that stage, you feel me? You know this your event and you got all these people that came out.
Okay, so the first one, I would say I was the first one I was having fun and I was turned. I was litty. I was turned. And just to see everybody, it was very exciting.
Shout out to DJ Elmo though.
Yeah,
he did
DJ Elmo definitely did his thing. It was exciting.
Yeah.
It was exciting. I was lit. The second one, I was lit, but I wasn't lit. And it was fun too. We had a lot of people there, and it was just exciting just to see. Okay, you ask people to come, you call them up, and they come just to support you. That's dope and that's genuine. Because a lot of people, if you're not like up here and big and all this, and they don't have anything to gain, a lot of people won't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, yeah. I got a lot of people that mess with me outside of Chicago. Inside of Chicago too, yeah, but outside of Chicago, oh yeah.
You got to reach out there for sure.
All right, now, sneaker ball, April 29th.
Yes.
Could you see yourself taking the sneaker ball outside of Chicago?
Hell yes.
What's your dream destination right now? You can't say Atlanta. Nope.
Damn.
Can't do that.
Damn.
I was sure about to say that.
Outside of Atlanta.
Outside of Atlanta, you know what? This is gonna kind of sound kind of funny. Can I say 2?
Go ahead.
Okay. Of course, everybody will say LA, but I'm not even going to say LA. I want to say Denver. Why Denver?
Denver.
Why Denver? You know why. Because
420.
Yes.
Friendly.
They definitely get turned up in Denver. And then I'll also say
I was gonna say Portland.
Oregon.
Y'all slipping up. Have y'all seen Zeus? And watch the bad girls over there.
Yes.
See how the turf they get?
They did.
What?
Yes.
In Portland?
Oregon. Yes. You didn't see that?
Nah, I didn't.
Okay, they
My
do.
girl watched that, man.
Oh yeah, they do turn up in Portland. Okay,
Shit.
okay. Shout out to Portland. That may be one because you want to do something where everybody else ain't doing it there, so that makes more sense. Okay, yeah. So I would say Denver and Portland. They do turn up in Portland.
All right, now once again to get back to you got so much going on. You feel me? Like, is the podcast radio? Is this a hobby or is this like something that's for real that you know what I'm saying, generate or want to generate money from?
For real. Well, for real. She don't even do it for the money.
Right now, I don't do it for the money. But it is my passion. It is a dream. So it is for real because, like I said, I want to leave something to my kids where it is an empire. You know, I want to build an empire for my kids. So definitely that is real. I'm going to work until I get to the real. I'm not going to live in a fantasy. I'm not going to penny and pinch and undercut and cheat people. I want it to be real. So with the real, it comes time, with it comes structure, and it comes with foundation. So yeah, definitely real.
All right, I got 2 questions. They both pertain the same question in one question. Okay, your name is Shortienik. You have the Saucy Experience. How did you come up with names for both of them?
Okay, so when I first got on Instagram, because I really wasn't into social media like that. I got on Facebook because I was pregnant with my daughter. Instagram I got on maybe like in 2013, and that was just off some me being bored type shit. And everyone says I'm short unless I put on shoes. So I'm like, okay.
Which is why she wears shoes with little boots on
You
top.
look short when you walk in here.
So like if I take these off,
you 5'1".
yeah, not 5, not 1, but you know, give me 4. But
yeah, about like 4'11".
So, but so Shorty, and then a lot of people used to, you know, call me Shorty, especially when I was in Atlanta. You know, they be like, "What up, Shorty?" You know what I'm saying? I love that.
Hey.
So and then my nickname is Nikki, so I just kind of combined it and shorted it. As far as the Saucy, when I was in school at Illinois Media School, I was like, man, what's something that's gonna catch? What's something that's gonna catch? And that followed from my podcast, Shortienik Hot Room Convo. We always had some very good topics like the art of fellatio, a lot of shit, the topics that we used to come up with. So I'm like, shit.
Yeah, that podcast get wild, bro.
Saucy
towards the end.
Experience.
Say towards the end.
So yeah,
Yeah,
like
for
you get the
real,
Saucy
man.
Experience. Yeah. Yeah, ask Taco. Shout out to him. I made him taste some honey on there. If you don't see that, he had to taste the real honey.
That
He had to taste the honey pack.
that's crazy.
Yeah, he picked it.
To
not
set
me.
somebody up like
Yeah, said I'd be real.
that. Have you had one of these experiences where you was out and somebody recognized you from the Saucy Experience?
Look, so 2021, no lie.
Fuck.
No, I'm
21.
finna tell you. No, this is
I'm about to say Walmart recently down there.
What
But
happened
no,
in Walmart?
no,
you
but
gotta tell
listen.
both of them.
Listen, let me tell you this one, because this one, and I can ask I promise you, I can call my cousin Sonata right now. We were at the White Sox game. It was my first White Sox game, and I've never been to a baseball game. So we walking out, had
yeah,
the
you
little
did call to tell me
white
about that.
pinstripe, shirt, and then I was all in the
You was turned up.
man, I had my black and white. I was all, so we walking up out of there or whatever, and I'm with my guy and all that shit, and somebody was like, Saucy! I was like, who the fuck? I'm like, they ain't talking to me. They're like, man, who else is tonight? Like, who else they talking to? But
Facts, though.
yeah, that was dope though. Yeah.
That's just recognition, but shit.
Yeah,
One
I
time
want
we
to hit a
just-
Walmart.
Yeah, shit. Just like it happened with grandma when she saw what's his name?
Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah, Judge Brown. But no, man, we in Walmart, man. Shit, look, mother, look, bro. I got on pajama pants. So this was like during Christmas time, And it's, look, believe it or not, bro, and I hate to say it like this, like as if they don't be watching, but it was a little teenager from my school, was a white dude. Tell us, so, hey, you guys be on a podcast? Look, but podcasts are everywhere now.
Right.
So you can, like, they have, like.
And that's something that you at least expect from a white person.
Man, look, dude was like, hey, can I get a picture of you guys? Like, I saw y'all. And I'm like, look, shit, I got excited because I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
I ain't never had a fan like that.
The wrong person. Like, you're not talking about us.
Look, bro. I looked at her and me and her, like, we always, look, me and her, we can communicate with our eyes. Like, it's like, if we were mute today, couldn't say shit.
Yeah.
Nothing. We'll still be able to communicate, bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, look, we communicate with our eyes. Hey, shit.
Y'all forgot like, what y'all did for a minute.
Man, look, dude was happy as hell, bro. Because if you least
expected, you coming in Walmart, we both looking like
bums. You feel me?
I was.
Bums.
He was.
What would you say is some of the pitfalls you had to overcome, you know, being a woman in media and having your own media company?
Trusting people, letting people in, trying to help, I would say. Being a little bit too open-hearted. Sometimes with this and everything, you gotta be a little cold-hearted. You gotta be a little firm, I've learned. Because people try to walk all on you or people try to use you. But for the most part, that's cool though. Because guess what? You had to start somewhere. You had to learn from somewhere. You had to start and gain from something. So I'd rather it be from me than anybody else.
All right, man. You 5 years in. They say it take 10 years before you see any money in this shit. Mm-hmm. So what do you have planned for the next 5 years?
My goals for the next 5 years is, okay, so right now I'm with While I Can. Shout out to P. Shout out to my team over there. Shout out to my girl T. It's to grow with them. Also, I want to venture out on my own thing with my non-for-profit that I'm working on. As far as helping girls with media, like I said, my daughter, she follows everything that I does, and she's interested in like photography as well. She's vlogging, and she want to start her YouTube. She actually has her own little bracelet business. Me and her dad stay on Amazon buying her beads for bracelets and everything. So I do want to set something for that, for how I went to Illinois Media School. I can teach girls to what I do. Let me show you what I do. It won't be as explicit of how I do it, but I'll show you the ropes and how to do it, and how to start it. Because some people may try to take advantage of you. Oh, you gotta pay me $600 a month or $200, whatever, just for me to show you the ropes, or just for me to just sit here like what I'm doing to do. Nah, it ain't all about that. It's about the knowledge, the ability, what I can do. So yeah, I want to set a foundation and start that, which is my own little school. So I really didn't want to say that, but yeah.
All right, you just spoke on While I Can. How did you link with them?
How I linked with While I Can is I interviewed the former CEO, which was Cam J. And she was just telling me, just come over, we're doing something, we're restructuring, and this is that. So I went over and I fell in love with it. The owner P fell in love with it. Like, it was like instant family. So right now we're working to do a lot of big things.
All right, this is my favorite question. Both of y'all got to answer this question. If y'all can go back and give y'all younger selves any advice, what would it be?
Ooh. For myself, it would be stay true to your dreams, even if your dreams are not the reality that you're living right now. So meaning, follow your dreams, even if it doesn't make sense. Stay on that path and follow your dreams. Because I feel like if I would have started this early, because I was so confused, like, what I want to do? Like I said, I want to be a doctor. That shit was stressing me the fuck out. But this, it's like it comes natural to me. So whatever it feels natural to you, don't be scared of it. Follow through with it. Or get with people that can lead you to that right path. Or talk to mentors and stuff like that. Just follow your dreams. Follow your passions.
I guess mine would be, not everybody deserves your trust.
Yes.
Keep people at arm's length, like at all times. Honestly, not everybody deserves to know your business. Like it takes a long time. You may have friends that you've grown up with, family you've grown up with, but you never know if they have
ill intentions.
Yeah. So keep them at arm's length, man. And which is crazy, because I'm big on family, but you got to, man. Because your family be the people that cross you over the quickest. And then you'll be like, damn, you get blindsided, man.
Coming.
And you be like, damn, bro, I thought, bro, what?
He's talking about his mama's side of the family, not his daddy's side of the family.
No, I ain't talking about no side of the family. I'm just speaking in general. Like, you just gotta, man, you'll never know.
And that's just with everybody, yeah.
You just never know, man. Because when it hit, though, if you're not prepared for it, you just got to prepare yourself for every situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I think us as, I don't like to use the word, you know how they say we're black. I don't like to use the word black. I like, I'm deep into like some history shit, so I say aboriginals. But as a, aboriginal male, I feel like, hey, that's what it is, man. You really have to, just watch out who you let in to your cookie jar.
Because the odds are already set against you.
Facts. All right, this is my last question. Mm-hmm. How do you separate the business from the personal?
Mm-hmm. So, with that, a lot of people want to know my personal life. I don't give you my personal life. I let you think what you want to think. I let you wonder, and that's what you're gonna think. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. My business side, you're gonna see me doing my business. You're gonna see me work. You're gonna see me interacting. Okay, if I gotta flirt you, I'm not gonna fuck you, but this is a part of my business. But my personal, that's sacred, because of the moment that you mix your business with your personal, is all confusion. You're not gonna fuck up my shit. Because you're in media, you're in front of this, you're around people, you're doing events, you're doing this, you're doing that. And it can all get confusion, especially if you don't have the right partner that's mentally and, physically, and they ain't prepared for that. You have to have a real partner that can handle that. And once you do, they cool with that. Go ahead and do what you got to do. And they're going to stay there. And that business side ain't going to know that. And that's how I like to keep my stuff.
All right, before we get out of here, once again, promote the Sneaker Ball and tell the people how they can get in tune with you, stay in tune with you, find everything you got going on.
Okay, so the Sneaker Ball is April 29th. It starts from 8 to 12 p.m. It's at Vision Works Media, which is 5750 Broadway in Maryville, Illinois. I'm sorry, Indiana. Boom. I always say Illinois. I'm sorry. Indiana. You guys can hit me up on my Instagram page, which is Shortienik, which is SHORTIENIK. Facebook is Shortienik Real. I gotta start becoming good with Facebook again. Snapchat is Shortienik, and yeah.
Well, they already. Well, reset again. I guess y'all already know I'm Suave, man.
Suave.
That's it.
Look, I'm gonna put it across the screen.
Mr. Suave, look. Suave, that's it, man. It's UAV and the number 8. But look, I done lost access to my. I think they kicked me out. I don't know how. Man. Somebody else.
No, he forgot his passwords. Like, he's the type. You ever heard that comedian where he was like, man, I got like all these passwords, and then it always say incorrect. He was like, you know what? Fuck it. My password gonna be incorrect.
Yeah, for real. I created new, but now I'm not even, man. Look, y'all know where to reach me, man. Like, the people that been following her platform, I'm not even that much. Honestly, I don't even want to be reached, because I got my girl. I don't want nobody to reach me.
He's sprung.
No, I'm just playing. I am sprung. I'm in love with my girl, man. Shout out to her, because me and her went through a whole big situation last few weeks, man. And it's,
she held me down. So yeah,
she most definitely held me down. She is a solid chick. So I'm, shout out to her. I'm just here to support my cousin. I'm here for her, and I'm here to support my girl. That's it. Other than that, shit, actually, don't nobody need to reach me. You feel me?
If this was the other board, man, I would have dropped some. Oh no, I got air horns on this.
Right, drop
a bomb, man.
No, I'm just, hey, bro, look, I'm just speaking facts, man, because you never know how much you love somebody till you close to like possibly thinking like you probably ain't gonna never see him again, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
And like I done went through some shit, bro. When I thought that was possible, I probably wasn't gonna ever see her for a while. And I just went through that shit. And it made me respect her that much more because the way she was going hard for me, you know what I'm saying?
So it take y'all men. I'm sorry, you probably want to end, but
no. It
take y'all men for y'all to want to lose us.
Sometimes, yeah.
To start loving us.
Look, now we about to be arguing on the way back.
To give us the love that we should receive.
No, y'all always deserve love, but sometimes.
So
but also,
it take you to lose something to know that you got a real.
You got to go through something sometimes.
Hey, did your great? Hold on, let me ask you this: Did her great sister Eve tell a nigga to eat the apple? or did we? All right, but point proof, cuz.
Well, he should have known not to eat the apple. God put him.
But it was your great. He
was horny.
How many years?
Because he was horny. He
great.
Yeah.
It's so my whole point is this: look, at the end of the day, when you got somebody you love, man, don't let a tragic event that almost take you away from them realize how much you care about them. That's it. That's all I got to say.
So y'all stop cheating until y'all get into a tragedy.
Hey, black men don't cheat.
Ooh.
Black men don't cheat.
That's another episode.
Black Panther, Black Man Meet.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to say before we get out of here?
No, just tune in to the Saucy Experience. Y'all want to get on? Hit me up.
Sauciest girl on the radio.
Yes.
You did. Hey, matter of fact, Charmaine, let me tell Charmaine this. Charmaine, I got a pickle to, we got something to, we got a pickle to pick with you.
What is that? The end of the Don Julio?
Nah, he still got some more.
No.
I wanna be a guest. I ain't taking no honey pack though. I'm straight on that. I ain't had the honey pack.
About the honey pack.
You gonna be drunk.
I ain't had the honey pack.
Can I say, look, before we end this, y'all stop taking the honey that's in the gas station, because I'm gonna tell y'all.
Bad experience.
Man, I almost went to the hospital. The shit gonna hire you up so hard. Look.
Boy, if you don't know, well, somebody ain't doing. Let me shut up.
It's ways to take the honey pack.
Man, listen.
No.
But even that, look. My girl, Poontang, cat, whatever you want to call it, is good. But afterwards, man, when I be having the honey pack, man, it'd be messed up. Don't take the honey pack. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm campaigning for not taking the honey pack. Everybody already said I already look like the dude that ran for mayor.
Oh
in
yeah,
Chicago.
he do.
Brandon
You
Johnson.
see, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Everybody be saying
how many
that.
people send me a picture of that?
Shout out to Brandon Johnson.
Shout out to her, man. Hey, take that honey. Hey, Brandon, take that honey pack off the damn market.
Station.
Shit, take it out. Yeah. Out of Illinois, period, man.
Shout out to both of y'all for coming through, chopping it up on a Sunday.
Thank you.
You feel me? You gotta have you back on the radio. We could set that up and make that happen. I don't think this conversation. Well, shit, we chop it up on the radio too. You know, we have real conversations on that too. Absolutely. But I appreciate both of y'all for coming through. You know, chopping it up, being honest and open with me. You know, especially on the honey pack, bro. Like, you know,
women take the honey pack too.
Man, I heard it's unisex. You know,
they got the pussycat for the women, but the women be taking the honey pack too.
Man, so once again, salute to y'all. Yes. Everything y'all got going on.
Thank you.
I will be in attendance April 29th. I promise.
Yes.
You feel me? At the Sneaker Ball in Maryville. Yes. I fuck with Maryville, you know. Yes. But this has been another episode of Conversations with Jay.
Hey.